Happiness, a state of being that so many of us chase, yet so few truly attain. In our modern world, we are conditioned to believe that happiness is something we find outside of ourselves, in achievements, possessions, relationships, and experiences. But what if this very pursuit is the reason happiness feels so fleeting? Today, we explore a profound truth shared by Ekhart Tolle. Ekhart Tolle states, "People believe themselves to be dependent on what happens for their happiness, that is to say, dependent on form. They don't realize that what happens is the most unstable thing in the universe." But what does this mean? And why is it that so many of us fall into this trap? Everything in the external world, wealth, status, relationships, achievements, exists within the realm of impermanence. Just like a sandcastle built on the shore, the tides of life will inevitably shift and reshape our circumstances. If our happiness is tied to these ever-changing conditions, we are bound to suffer when they inevitably change. Because form is temporary. Many of us live under the illusion that we can control what happens in our lives. We believe that if we just do everything right, we can secure happiness. We make plans, set expectations, and tell ourselves, if things go my way, then I will be happy. But life is unpredictable. Unexpected losses, unfulfilled desires, sudden changes. If we depend on form for happiness, we are setting ourselves up for inevitable disappointment. So how do we find happiness in a world where nothing is permanent? The answer lies in shifting our focus from the external to the internal. While the outer world is constantly changing, our inner world, our emotions, reactions, and beliefs, remains within our control. And by mastering these, we reclaim our power and step back into the driver's seat of our lives. We often judge the present moment as flawed, either because of what has happened or what we believe should have happened. Yet, beneath these judgments lies a deeper perfection, a peace that exists beyond events and form, a peace that is entirely within our control. When we stop unconsciously reacting to life and instead make conscious choices about how we feel, what we believe, and how we respond, we reclaim our inner power. And in that moment, we step into true freedom. What happens in life is unstable and unpredictable, but our emotions, reactions, and beliefs, those are within our control. Unlike external events, which are fleeting, our internal state can be stable because we have the power to choose how we perceive and how we respond. Instead of reacting to life's unpredictability with fear or frustration, we can choose to view it in a way that serves us best. The choice, it always lies with us. This shift in perspective grants us an inner stability that no external event can shake. When change inevitably occurs, we have the power to choose how we perceive it. Our true strength lies in our perspective. At any moment, there are countless ways to interpret what is unfolding around us, and the way we feel about it shapes our response. This process is entirely within our control and can be adjusted at any time. No external force dictates our perception. Our viewpoint is ours to shape, and we have the ability to shift to a perspective we prefer whenever we choose. True happiness does not stem from external forms, possessions, achievements, or people. It arises from the formless dimension within, from consciousness itself. When we recognize that we can shift our perspective at any moment, we reclaim ownership of our lives. Our emotions are no longer at the mercy of external events, but instead become a reflection of our inner freedom. Happiness isn't something we chase, it's something we allow. When we detach from the instability of form, we discover a peace that no external event can shake. If you found this message valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.